Welcome back, my angels. We're one video away from the final content for the month of October of 2024. I just recorded and uploaded, I recorded it earlier, but I uploaded your general weekly reading for this week, and now this is going to be your general love reading. This is your first time, as with all my readings, but especially with love readings, whether it's my channel or anyone else's. These are not personal readings, they're general. So we're talking about the vast, big, wide community, the great community of Sagittarius. So not every particular thing is going to resonate to you. It might mean something to you maybe later on, or it might have had relevance to you in the past. But don't discount it. Keep a mental note, because sometimes these things can come back and you'll be like, wait a minute, Tigra mentioned that. Okay, but don't take it to heart right now if it doesn't resonate, because it is a general reading. It may not pertain to you, but it might pertain to the Sagi who's sitting next to you, or the Sagi who's down the block from you. For personal situations that really key in with your particular love situation, you have to get a personal reading, whether it's from me, which I am closed off to any new clients as far as personal readings, or whoever you go to. That's the only way that you're going to authentically, in addition to your own intuitive gifts and wisdom, really tap into your particular story. If you ever want to expand on a general love reading that I've posted and have me pull additional cards to see if anything comes out further which connects the general reading to your personal situation, again, that is the extension, and that is considered a personal reading if you wish to do so. Okay, cards of blessing prayed for. Heavenly Father, continue to shine your light upon me and the Sagittarius community that comes here. Bless and protect our space, whether we're at home, at our prayer altars, our prayer rooms, our meditation couch, wherever it is that we sit and have quiet time with you, and protect us along our journey in the walks of life amongst mankind. Amen. Okay, cards of blessing prayed and shuffled, as the space wherever it is that I do my readings is always prayed and blessed over. So I'm in a positive light. I don't do readings if I'm not feeling well, or if I just feel my vibe is off, because I want to be able to tap into the best messages and be guided to the best cards for your particular situation, generally as a Saggy. We're going to start this last final week of October general love reading with my Tigra's Tell It All Oracle. And we get, you have less true friends than you think. Watch who you trust. Are you surprised that this came out? I'm not, because we've been getting all the month of October in your general readings, in your love readings, this constant reminders, like the universe is saying, wake up. It's tapping one of some of you in the shoulder saying, you're too trusting, you're too loving, and the very people that you give your utmost confidence and trust to are the same people that are trying to hurt you or take from you, or using you. So you have less true friends, and it's a common saying that if you have, a handful of friends, you're lucky. I feel in my life I have one, and even that's questionable at times. Okay, but you do have less friends than you really think. So watch who you trust, Sagittarius, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. How many people have gotten burned or hurt by those that they trust, or they share their love partnerships with, or they confide to their friends or family members about their particular situations. We also get, believe you are worth it. Even if someone is walking out of your life, or someone is trying to make you feel that you are not worthy of them, or you're not up to their speed, Sagittarius, don't buy the BS. Don't fall for the crap. You know what you're worth. You know who you are as a person, as a Sagittarius, and as an individual who's capable of loving, more capable than loving and giving love unconditionally than most. So believe you are worth whatever it is that you want to put into a relationship, and you're worth demanding and insisting that you get the same back in your partner. You have a partner on equal level, romantically, emotionally, physically, and mentally. With the cards stop fighting and arguing on the internet, work in silence. Some of you do your battles on the internet, and this is how people kind of know how to trap you and how to finagle situations or create havoc in your love life because you're putting your business soul out there. And once you put your business out on the internet, you're inviting trouble. It's you kind of saying to people, oh, come on, come join the party. Let's make the situation even worse than what it is. So please stop fighting with your loved ones, your lovers, your partners, romantically especially, and even your family members on the internet, whether it's social media as far as Instagram and Snapchat, or we're talking about on YouTube, any platform, Twitter, where you're going back and forth and other people who are subscribed to your channel or follow you have access to this information. It's not a good look. Work out your romantic problems, your problems with your partner in silence. If you're dealing with a baby mama, if you're dealing with third-party interaction, whatever it is that you're dealing with that is working against your love life, especially where there's a lot of toxic energy, keep it to yourself and work in silence. The more you put it out there, the more other people will play a role into it, and it's only going to cause more problems. At the bottom of the deck, we get come up with a better idea or solution. Yeah, for some of you, I'm not surprised that this came up after the card saying keep your business to yourself and stop putting it out on the internet. You've got to come up with a better solution. Especially my younger Saggies, in their teen years, maybe right up to their early 30s. There could be still a little bit of immaturity there, if not with you, with the partners that you're dealing with and the people that they deal with outside of you, where, this combativeness and all this talk and chitter-chatter and, the lies and just the pure toxicity, what is said on the internet or through your social media, through your texts, your chats. You've got to come up with a better solution on how to resolve your issues when you are having a situation with your romantic partner. If you're disagreeing, you don't get along with your in-laws, whatever the case may be that involves your lover or your partner, whoever it is that you consider to be your boo. Find better solutions than taking it to the internet. The internet isn't there with you when you're in bed, laying down and relaxing. The internet isn't in your house when you're cooking and you are both in a good space. So they shouldn't be there when you're in a bad space. Okay? Stop inviting external energies into your relationship. Come up with better solutions and better ideas on how to resolve your issues. It should be just between the two of you. Let's see, just for the heck of it, what's in the middle of the deck. We get they have regrets for what they did. And I bet you the regrets are, if this is your partner, which I feel the energy strongly is, they did something, they said something, they posted something, and they can't take it back. And even if they did take it back, it was already seen by too many people. The energy was already out there. So something that they posted, something that they said, something that they expressed online, where other people had access to about you or the relationship that they have with you, and in particular to a particular situation, it wasn't a good look. And now in hindsight, they wish they never did it. So they're definitely having regrets for whatever it is that they involve the internet and outside people in your situation. And I'm not surprised, because nothing good can come of that type of energy. Let's see what else is going on. Body shaming. Did you put on weight? Did you recently have a baby? Or maybe you went through a medical procedure? Or you're just having a tough time where you can't keep weight on? Or you're putting on too much weight and you feel that your partner might have body shamed you, or others are body shaming you and you feel like they're not giving you support? I do feel some of you are experiencing that, or you feel like your partner is not attractive to you because of the weight loss or the weight gain. Especially if you've got work done and the work backfired, because, like cosmetic surgery and stuff like that. I don't feel that they're ridiculing you, but they're not exactly happy and pleased with what you did either. In some cases, they felt like you should have just left it alone, and they kind of told you this. And in other cases, they encouraged you to do it. And now that you did it and it didn't work out, they're blaming you and not themselves for egging you on to do it in the first place. Please don't have surgery and change your looks or parts of anything on you to make other people happy. If you want to do it for you, that's one thing, but don't do it for other people. We also get adulting. mature efforts, being responsible, keeping stuff in check. You know, a lot of you are, as you get older, you navigate through your relationships differently. So a lot of you are holding your partners, as you should, accountable for the things that they say on the internet, accountable for the way how they treat you, accountable for how they contribute to the house or to the family financially and emotionally. So a lot of you, you've grown from your younger relationships and your past relationships where there was turmoil, and you don't want those type of outbreaks or those type of outcomes rather in the future. So you're really going through your checklist of making sure things are as they should be. Sometimes it only takes us that one lesson and then we get it. Other Saggies, sometimes it takes you a few lessons before you really realize how you should navigate and regulate your partnership and your love life in a whole. We also get high vibing. Many of you are enjoying high vibes. You are on a natural high about your relationship. You feel like you're in a good space. You're with a good partner, one who gives and takes, one who flows with the energy like you, one who laughs and admires your fiery passion. They share in your growth and development. You know, they want to grow and expand with you. You just love the energy and the love, the true attention that they give you. So you really are on a natural high from this relationship. Others of you, you're still dealing with booty calls, and you're recognizing that, yes, certain people you're attracted to, yes, you're attracted to them, but in all honesty, you know the relationship isn't going to go far, either because you've seen stuff that they've posted to other people on their DMs or whatever the case may be, or you just get the energy that they're using you for a booty call or as arm candy. You're just like a temporary fix for a situation that they're going through or they're passing the time with. But I don't feel that you feel that there's a real connection there. So be wise. I mean, if you enjoy being with this person, enjoying their company, that's fine. But don't get too close to them and get your heart broken when you know it's really not destined to go anywhere further. Things that could be blocking your relationship this final week in October is procrastination. Someone could be making you wait, or you could be making someone wait by making a decision. And then finally, one of you or the both of you give up on each other. So when you come to a stalemate in your relationship, or there's a big decision that you have to make and you can't agree, if you can't find a middle ground and if you can't compromise, one of you will walk away because it's that big of an issue. And for each of you, you know what your particular issue is. Some of you are still settling, and the universe is saying, stop it. Stop it. Haven't you gone through enough? Haven't you learned enough lessons that you are worth so much more than what you're settling for? Don't stay with someone who isn't right for you just because it's safe or just because it's comfortable or convenient. Once you stop settling and you start attracting the type of people that you really want and desire, and the people who really want and desire you, and again, they're aligned with you spiritually, mentally, physically, you're not going to have to force it. It's going to be an easy relationship. You're not going to feel like you're a booty call. You're not going to feel like you're settling. It's a whole different vibe. And I don't need to explain that to you. You know the difference between someone who likes you, and someone who's just like hanging with you and enjoying the sex and reaping the benefits from it. Stop settling. You are so much more than that. And when you stop settling, people will stop using you and thinking that you're just a booty call, or that you're available just to be their arm candy. You set the standard, Sagittarius. So wake up now and let's get on speed here, and let's get back on track on how we want people to respect us and how we really want our relationships to be healthy, sound, wholesome, and most importantly, true and honest. In the middle of this deck, we get I'm responsible for my health. Some of you, because of the inconveniences or the little problems that you're experiencing in your relationships at this time, it could be playing on your health, or you're disregarding your health, especially if you have any medical issues or things that you should be, really looking into and keeping up with. You could be sidetracked, or you could be just not paying attention because you're so consumed with whatever it is going on in your love life. Never let your health be at risk over anyone. That comes first. We also get a note: tomorrow will be better than today. A sign for you, Sagittarius: there's always hope. In every problem, there is a solution. It might not be the solution that you desire, but what you're going through, the situation will come to some type of end. It will have a completion. It will have a cycle that will finish. I can make more people feel warm with my love. This is something that you try to do, Sagittarius, but sometimes we try to do it too much. We try so hard to show people love and to give people compassion, and sometimes we're hurt deeply for it because people don't recognize the value and the magnitude of our love, and they misuse it. And as you know how the story goes, they come back years later realizing the value. But a lot of people that we connect with romantically don't treat us or honor us and respect us and treasure us in the way that they should until after they have lost us long way down the road, years and months later. Then that light, that aha moment comes to them. But you've got to stop being this one to give all this love and not get it in return. We've got to meet and have partners romantically that meet us halfway and give just as much as, they take. With the message, do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. For those of you who are sitting, suffering, closing yourself off from love, from relationships, from the thought of love or any type of romantic feelings for anyone, because you're still stuck with past dilemmas, past hurt, past pain, you're waiting for that one particular person who's not even thinking about you. You've got to get yourself together. You need a reboot. You need a recharge. You need to go out and travel, see the world, make new friends, meet new people. Have fun. Enjoy your life. Stop sitting home, pining away for someone that is not giving you the time of day. Focus on the good in your life. And the good is that you have life and you have the opportunity to still love and to meet people. So stop being in the doom and gloom and being a Debbie Downer over someone that's not worth it. As we look into the tarot, some of you might be dealing with some confusion this week. Toxic situations in your relationship, multiple toxic things going on in your relationship. While others of you who might not be looking for love, you're ducking love, there are people who are interested in you that you are backing away from. We definitely get the energy of the lovers this week. A lot of you are with your soulmates, which you've known for a long time, and you have great relationships or great friendships. There's a mutual respect for each other. There's partnership between you. And for many of you, you work really hard to keep that relationship honest and healthy because you both appreciate each other and you recognize the magnitude of the depth of your relationship. Like you almost kind of feel like you're both unreplaceable. With the Six of Pentacles, again, we talked about balance, the give and take. Thank you, universe. Any relationship that is worth its grain of salt, you have to be able to give and take. It's not about you just giving and the other person just taking, or vice versa. If you do good to people, it does come back to you. And if you do bad to people, it also comes back to you, and vice versa. Finally, with the Queen of Wands, this is who we are. We lead with passion. We're goal-oriented. We're trendsetters. We just aim for everything that we go after. We're talented. We're gifted. We're definitely attractive. So we are the type of sign and type of person that really shouldn't have a problem finding someone. We shouldn't have a problem being in a great loving relationship. Yes, we're going to get the frogs and the toads in between, and the players and everything else. But ultimately, never give up, because you are worth everything to someone. Maybe your someone just hasn't come yet, but they're there. They're out there. Until then, get your feet wet. Learn your lessons. But don't be anyone's footstool. At the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of the Knight of Cups, there's definitely someone that wants to connect with you, but this person, again, with the Knight energy, especially with the Cups, you know, they're all with their emotions, they're all hot and heavy. Be aware of these type of men or women that come into your life, pouring it on really heavy, and again, they come in and leave just as quick as they came in. These are the type of relationships that some of you are in, or that you're settling for, that the universe is trying to kind of open up your eyes and say, hey, this is not for you. You're worth more than this. Stop doing that. To come to a close, we get release your inner rebel. Be yourself and create your own universe. Listen, Saggies, for those of you who are single, if you don't have a partner, or you're getting ready to step out of a relationship because you're over it, good for you. Enjoy your life. Be that rebel. Be that badass that you are, Saggy. Sometimes you just need to be by yourself just to show you and the world that you've got this. And there's other things that you could do with your time and energy than wasting it away on relationships and toxic people who are not worthy of it. Stop relying on other people's energy to make you who you are. You're already fantastic. They can add, but they can't change you. They can't make you who you are. You have to really deep within yourself, Sagittarius, and find that love of you. And when you're single and when you're coming out of relationships, tap into that rebel. Tap into that goddess, that empress within you, who can birth and design and manifest anything he or she desires. Enter the temple of truth and learn to value it. For some of you, this is a time where you need to start looking and really evaluating your love life, or your interest in love, or the particular people that you welcome into your life romantically. You need to change your game. It hasn't been working for some of you. For others, you've been on point. You've just been winning. But others of you, your selection, you pick poorly. You settle. So you need to really give a hard look and do that inner work of what you need to do to turn your life around and your decision making when it comes to the type of people that you're attracted to and that you allow to come into your life romantically. Finally, from this deck, we get cross the bridge of happiness. It leads over the depths of your emotions. Don't many of you want to cross that bridge to the happy home, happy wife, happy life? Summer vacations, building a family, traveling together, working to make a family unit. Isn't that what you're after? So stop settling for the guys and gals who are not going in that direction, that don't have that same foresight. They want to party, they want to be around the block. You know, they're not ready to settle. They're not thinking about kids. And if they have kids, they're probably not even paying attention to the kids that they have. They don't have any desire to grow and to manifest. They just want to stay in the standard stuck space that they're in. And Saggies, we can't live that life. We're one of the freedom loving signs that you can think of for that reason, because we look at life as a big opportunity. We seize opportunities. We make opportunities. We're not going to stand still and just exist. We're going to make our existence count. And we need people with that same type of energy, or at least to be near that level or gravitating towards it. As we come to a close with the T deck, we get woman. Some of you could be dealing with someone in your life who's navigating you or talking to you, mentoring you. It could even be, the woman could even be my energy, or someone that you go to readings for, you get advice from, or that you really hold a high regard with the information that they give you about love life and life. With the Carriage, some of you are going to be on a journey, either a physical or mental journey, as it pertains to love. With the Well, family wishes are coming true. For many of you, the desires for your family, as far as your love life and your partner making a family, becoming a family, building what you want for your family, will be coming true as you navigate towards those type of partners. The final card from the deck is the rat, someone working against you behind your back. Didn't we start out with that? So even amongst all the good and the possibility of tomorrow and all the goodness that comes with it, you still always have to remember about the people who are lurking in your life or coming towards you with bad intentions. They don't mean you well. Those who hold a grudge. So don't be so happy, Sagittarius, that you drop your guard. Always be on point and watch around you. Let's take one final card from this Halloween Norman deck. I'll use it again midweek for your Halloween reading. Wow, half the deck just fell. So let's see. We might be getting half the story here. Park. This could be some of you trick-or-treating this weekend with your lover, your kids at the park. You could be meeting someone at the park on a blind date. You could be at a Halloween party at the park. This park also could mean you need to park. You need to stay where you're at right now. You don't need to necessarily move out of a relationship that you're in. You or your partner could be running from each other or the situation because there's some few bumps or disagreements in the road. But this partner is a better suitor for you than what you might think you're going to find if you leave this relationship. So I feel like this park energy is saying you need to sit. You need to work through this relationship. Don't run away. A lot of people tend to run away when tough times come. And that's what really makes a relationship. That's where the truth really speaks. When you and your partner love each other enough to hang in there and work it out. So yes, the energy of going to a park, being at a park, celebrating Halloween at a park. But the stronger message I'm getting is some of you need to stay put where you're at and work it out. Because what you think could be coming, what you think you might find after this relationship is not going to be it. Okay? Let's just see. I'm just so nosy. I want to see what's at the bottom of the deck. The key. Yeah. So if you stay where you're at, the key for the opportunity, the key to fix whatever's broken your relationship or to reconnect and open up the communication to bring you back whole again and back on track, definitely will be there. But you both gotta want it and you both gotta fight for it. I love this final reading for this month of October for you. There's so much information there, but the key things to remember with all the good, there's still people who don't want to see you happy. There's still people that want to trip you up when it comes to your love life. Some because they can't have you any longer. Others because they want you and you won't go to them. And then others just because they don't like you and they're jealous of what you have in your relationships. Have a blessed week and happy Halloween.